Welcome everyone, this is Denzea, your host for today, and this is a message I've recorded after I've reacted to the video, just to let you guys know that this is split into two parts. The first part was when I was streaming the first game, and then chat suggested I react to this video. So the first half is the first half of the film reacting with chat. The second half was taken a few days later, where I reacted to the rest of the film, so it's split into two parts. So this is a Five Nights at Freddy's animated film by Secret 4 Studio. It's a 2 hour and 20-minute long film. It was absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it, honestly. It was brilliant. Chat recommended to watch it due to trying to improve my understanding of the Five Nights lore, despite it taking some narrative inspirations. So yeah, this is my reaction of part 1 with chat, and part 2 where I was just watching it by myself. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Right, so I say let's begin this lore video. I am intrigued, I am excited. Let's see where it takes us. Right, beginning in 3, 2, 1.
This story starts with a tragedy.
Hey, it's Annie.
5 innocent children were kidnapped from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and no one could find them. Time flew, but despite their efforts, the police were still unable to find any information about the missing children.
So what happened?
And then, one day, 3 strangers, who were driven by the same desire to uncover the truth, decided to start their own investigation.
That's Claire
It was hard
Redfield.
to say, was it a coincidence, or was it intended by fate? But on the same day, in the same place, these 3 strangers met each other.
Were they police or investigators?
And that place was the pizzeria from where the children were kidnapped.
Okay, so 3 children were kidnapped in a pizzeria, and there's 3 people investigating where they've gone. Yeah, I'm thinking they're screwed as well. I'm thinking they're probably screwed too. Hang on. I am actually going to pause it. Right, continuing on. I should work on making a teleport one of these days so I can teleport demons. No, please, anything but that. Anything.
Was a police detective by the name Brian Clark, the person who couldn't just witness the unsuccessful work of his colleagues and decided to start his own investigation off the book.
So he's doing whatever it takes to find these kids of them.
By the name Jeremy Fitzgerald.
Like the teacher, good
A
Fitzgerald.
master of his craft who was hired by a mother of a missing child.
So that's the mother, I believe.
And the last stranger was me, Linda Jones, a news reporter from Arkham Advertiser.
Are we playing Batman now?
Who was planning, no matter what.
Hey, at least
to
you get free
discover
pizza
the
working
truth
here. Yeah.
and find the
That's
missing
worth
kids.
the peril of your life.
And also to find out what really happened to my colleague and good friend Ben Richard, who was brutally murdered.
Welcome
while
back,
working
Slayer.
on this case before me.
So, investigators have been
Since
killed
we all
trying
had
to
the same
investigate
goal,
this
we
pizzeria.
decided to join our forces and discover the truth behind the
Death is
children's
worth bad
disappearance
pizza.
together.
I think we all agree on that one.
Yet there are secrets, doors to which should never be opened.
But, oh fuck my life, why? Even in a YouTube video. No, I refuse to install
Our
anything
team
on my PC.
consisted of 4 people. There was me.
Thank you for
and
fearing.
Vincent.
Thank you.
Vincent was a humble and quite unsociable man who was working for Brian. While being undercover, he was working as a day shift security guard at Freddy Fazbear's
So-
Pizzeria and was providing us with useful information.
Is that our predecessor then?
Our target was the owner of the pizzeria, Daniel Smith, or rather to say, his office. Based on Vincent's information, there was a secret room located in that office,
That's like a picture of Cthulhu.
behind which We were expecting to
I mean,
find
rather die by
missing
pizza than an
children,
animatronic
or
they
at
hurt.
least some information about
Yeah,
them. To get in that secret
that sounds
room,
more pleasant.
you had first to press a hidden button beneath Daniel's table. That would set off a mechanism which would open a way to the locked door.
What in the
The
world?
key to that locked door was always with Daniel Smith on his neck. Yet, that was not a big problem for us, as almost every lock could
I guess
be
I forgot to
easily
mention there's a
broken.
few jump scares
And
now and then. Thank you very much,
luckily,
Slayer.
I was
Thank
a
you.
specialist in that. As for Daniel Smith himself, not much was known about him. Only that a few years back, he inherited the family business from his father.
This sounds like a
after he died.
Resident Evil game.
Daniel Smith also had a younger brother by the name Fritz Smith. Yet he had gone missing
No, that's fair.
several months
I
ago,
appreciate that, Slayer.
and
Thank you.
nobody had seen him since then. According to Brian's words, Daniel Smith was a true evil in the flesh. The person who we should all
But
be
he's still a
afraid of.
human, though, right?
Brian used to interrogate him several times in the past, and based on his words, never in his life.
Not into
has
this.
he seen
If you don't,
such
if you don't want to watch it, Bog, you're more than welcome
as
to.
he
I
witnessed in
don't
Daniel
know.
Smith's eyes.
I
But Daniel
don't know.
Smith was
You can always come back
not
another time if you want. You don't have. I'm not going to
Something
force you to watch
else
this if you don't want to.
created by him was causing a bigger threat to us.
Yeah, honestly,
And
that sounds
because of
fantastic,
those
Jill.
things,
Honestly.
we were not able to simply break.
Yep, no worries, Bog. Thank you so much for coming. Have a lovely time, okay? Take care of yourself, buddy. Look after yourself.
Hard to imagine how Daniel Smith was able to create those animatronics and make them freely move around the pizzeria during the
Yeah, because it's not AI,
night.
so.
In case they saw someone, they would immediately attack him. Due to that,
God.
one thing was obvious. Getting in there during a night without any help from inside would be too dangerous. But we quickly managed to find a solution to this problem. Through the entire week, every night, we were actively making diversions near the pizzeria. And those kind of actions eventually would achieve their goal, as it forced Daniel Smith to hire a night shift security guard
So I'm going to assume that's us.
to look after the pizzeria and straight away inform him if anything happens. And thanks to our efforts, Jeremy was hired to this position.
I want to be called
as
Jeremy.
a night shift security guard. Yet, even though we now had our people inside, still getting into Daniel Smith's office turned out not to be an easy task.
Why?
Starting on the first night, everything went not according to plan.
I think that's
Jeremy said that
Claire
it was
Redfield.
too dangerous for me to get inside of the building, as he still could not understand how exactly those animatronics were moving around the pizzeria, and with what time frame.
See, that's the part I don't understand. The whole time frame thing. I think we've mentioned in the game as to why they can just move around by themselves. I'm not going to say it in case someone doesn't know.
I hope he's okay down there.
Well, there's one way to find out.
She says creepy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jeremy, are you still
this is
alive
really
down
quite
there?
creepy. This is really
Of course.
creepy.
Do you already expect me to die soon?
I
Who
could.
knows? Who knows? So, how are things down there?
Well, right now, I look at the monitors,
Of Half-Life.
drink coffee, and play with a mask of a... I think it's a bear. Yep.
With the mask of the bear?
Yeah, I know. It might sound
Wait.
funny, but according to the pizzeria owner's words,
He's.
If those animatronics see me, I have to put it on straight away, since then they will consider me as
is one of their own and won't try to attack me.
Of
Well, I
course,
can't
it
do
does
that.
sound stupid, but just in case, I keep it close to me.
It does sound funny. Anyway, keep us informed if something happens.
Will do. Over.
So I'm assuming that's a mechanic in one of the later games. That sounds like a mechanic in a later game. Because I can't do that in this one. That's quite cool, honestly. The whole idea that you can almost stop them attacking, that sounds awesome.
What do you think? Will we find those 5 missing kids in there?
I hope. And by the way, there were actually 6 of them.
6?
Yes.
So why is
A
one...
boy named Timmy.
So why is the
It was
sixth
a
one just
quite old
unknown?
and very complicated case.
Oh my god, that's
way before
horrifying.
me. All I know is that missing kid.
You're a mechanic in
How
the
to say
game.
this properly?
I might as well be a
He was
mechanic.
not mentally healthy, and due to that,
I can't
almost
fix
zero
Jack, though.
information was presented to the public.
That is weird.
So
I had done some research
why has
before,
Timmy just
but haven't seen
left and
anything about the
forgotten?
sixth one.
That's
This
really-
is strange.
that's bizarre.
Trust me, I know the feeling. But we live in Arkham, and here, strange things are common. But don't worry, I bet soon we will find those kids or at least some information about their fate. We just need to get into that room.
We will.
That's the spirit.
Why do I have a... Because he's Timmy. Yeah, poor
Thank you
Timmy
for
fell
your
down the
advice,
well.
Vincent. I'll be sure
And he
to
was
do
just
so.
never rescued.
Okay, let's see. What's going on down there?
Why don't they look as scary as the ones I had to fight off?
Where did you go?
Put on the mask! Odd parents, very odd parents. Poor Timmy. Do you reckon this is what Timmy had to do when he grows up? So now he won't eat you? Right? Oh my god. Okay. So does this keep him alive? Judging by the screams,
Turns out, Daniel Smith was not lying. And the mascot mask did help.
hang on, I'm sorry. I love the Five Nights at Freddy's teaser in the background. I think that's awesome.
But
Imagine
as
if it
we
was the
soon
Timmy from
find
Freddy
out,
Parents.
there was something else. in
I
that
don't think he
pizzeria,
wished for this.
Which would not be fooled by that mask.
What the
On
fuck
the
was
second
that?
night, things went smoother, as I was able to sneak in. Yet, as soon as I got in, new obstacles appeared in my way. Despite the fact that Jeremy was assured that he accurately learned the behavior and movement routes of those animatronics, as soon as I got in, they
That's a Pokeball.
all began a targeted hunt for me.
What, they all just ran at you?
Alright, Linda, it seems to be clear. You may go.
This is not a place I would ever want to stay. I know what it was. Wait, what? What was it? Oh my fuck. I don't know what I would do at that point in time. Sorry. Stop lying, that ain't Linda, that's Claire. It absolutely is Claire. Oh my god, this is horrifying. Oh my god. I hate this so much. The new laugh, oh no. You know, god, I hate this. Is awful. No,
Are you alive down there?
Yeah,
it doesn't happen in
I'm
canon.
fine.
Does it not? Sounds like a pleasant place, I think. I mean, if you think you got the capability. What the fuck? This is a...
It is impossible to convey the shock I
What?
felt when I saw them. I was certain that I was doomed.
The night guard isn't a female. No, they're not. That's true. Not Freddy, not Bonnie, nor Foxy. It's something you wouldn't expect. You know, this isn't the actual law. Okay, so this is just like almost like a rendition of the law then. Okay. Still very cool to watch, honestly. It still gives me a good understanding of what it would be like in real life. So what is this strange
Yet to my surprise,
Slender
they
Man
stayed
looking thing?
motionless. For more than 3 hours, I had to be in that room with them, all the time staring at their terrifying appearance, while being afraid to look away.
Yeah, alternate
And at
universe.
the
It does
same
seem to be.
time, hearing constant footsteps.
So are they just
behind the
not
door.
complete, which is why they're not moving? Maybe? Or are they just waiting?
Can't imagine how I didn't lose my mind that night.
Actually, part
In
2
the
of
end,
it.
when it all went quiet,
Oh, really?
Jeremy
Okay.
helped me to get out from that horrible room.
And now they move.
As later on we would find out from Vincent, those were the old models of animatronics
Okay.
from the previous pizzeria, who were kept here for spare parts.
So that's... These are likely the ones we had to face off then. Oh. So you're the fuck?
In the end, I was still not able to reach Daniel Smith's office. But at least now I had some knowledge of what to expect from this place. At
Wait
least,
for it.
I believed so. But I was wrong.
Well, now I'm really
As
creeped
on the
out.
third night, we had faced new and more serious problems.
All right, I think you're clear to go.
So are you safe
wait
if you
for
just
my
don't wear a
signal,
security
and then rush
badge
towards
then?
the door next to you.
Okay.
Ready, steady, and... What in the world?
You are dead. I'll get better for you. Thanks, I'm so glad things will get better for me. I mean, this didn't help the last guy. This didn't help him.
Come on, go away already.
Maybe don't tell it to piss off. Oh?
Good.
Okay, yeah, tell it to piss off. Wait, I saw Shadow. I saw Shadow.
And
Where
who in the
was-
world are you?
Telling not going to work. Hello, Freddy. So the in-game... Okay, so actually in-game the mask does work. Telling not going to work. What are you? Just what are you? Okay, you're some kind of siren or banshee. Oh. Only for broken wooded foxy. That's a puppet. It doesn't work. This is awesome and yet so bewilderingly confusing. No, I think this guy's dead. Oh. He survived the night? The music box is for the puppet. Is that why you were telling me to beware the music box when I was playing? Yeah, souls are missing tunes inside the suits. Yeah, that's I mean that was what we discussed when playing the game, and that's currently my theory as well. I mean, I'm not completely certain. I'm only trusting what you guys in chat
Is it
have
clear?
said. So
Can I go?
Hey guys, what's going on down there? Do you need my help?
No, it is better for you to stay in the car and make
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that we don't have any unexpected visitors. I'll try to find out what is going on down there on my own.
okay, I'm English, and even I'm saying, let's just nuke this place. Oh. Okay, shiver down my spine. What? So someone called that thing the puppet, and she had a bunch of puppets around her. Is she in control of the thing somehow? Very bad guy kills kids, puppet is the first victim, gets angry, puppet puts souls inside robots, robots evil. Puppet and Foxy can't see through the mask, but the rest can't unless the puppet and Foxy says so. Jesus Christ. There's so much story in this, good God.
It is hard
Darn
to
it, the
describe
heck, good lord,
what we
this is
witnessed that
impressive.
night.
I bet when the guy made the first game,
Was it
he wasn't
just a
expecting to go
malfunction,
this deep.
or something else that made the older versions of the animatronics start a hunt for us? Based on Vincent's words, there was no way old animatronics could be activated, as there was not a power source in them.
And yet they move.
were certain in what we witnessed that night. And those visions of the girl. She was among the missing kids.
Okay, Puppet and Fox, you can see through the mask, so the mask is
Going
useless
on
against
in that
them.
Pizzeria.
So she was the
Yet,
girl with all the
despite
puppets.
difficulties
Always.
and
No, go
fears,
away.
We were still not planning to give up. But on the fourth night,
He's got a gun. He's
things
armed.
went even worse.
I've not seen that clown-looking puppet. Or the white fox. I don't think I've seen that thing on the left as well, underneath it. No ads. Yeah, I hate ads so much. Okay, I was prepared. I was prepared.
Jeremy, how are you there?
More or less fine. Those things are trying to break inside, but I managed to hold them off.
Hold on there. I'll try to distract them.
Did you ask if the puppet was in charge or something like that? No. Is it in
I think
charge
there's
then?
no need in that.
Is that what's
I
controlling?
managed to build a small barricade here.
No, is it
so it
controlling all the
shouldn't stand.
puppets?
You better try to get to Daniel's office.
Okay.
Well, this is immediately where I wet myself. Puppet is the leader of the group of them. Okay, so that's the 5 children. She must have been the 6th. She somehow took over to the puppet. And then somehow put the children into the other suits. That's the theory I'm going off at the moment.
We did manage to survive that night. Physically. As
Yeah,
for
mentally.
her mental condition, well, here everything was worse. It was already hard to understand what was real and what was just a trick of our imaginations.
Yeah,
For
I would
some
be
reason,
scared
animatronics
shitless of
in
everything
the
past that
pizzeria
point.
were acting differently. Those who were newer models were simply wandering in the pizzeria at night and only tried to attack when they noticed a human. While
Why?
older versions of animatronics were purposefully trying to get to Jeremy, and it
So they had
seemed that
reason.
only he was interesting to them. This all had something to do with that weird-looking animatronic in the form of a puppet, who was definitely in charge of the others. And those visions that it showed me. In all of them, I have seen a missing girl by the name Elsa. That same girl whose mother hired Jeremy to find her. All of this was so confusing.
The bad killer guy is
But
probably a
on the
security
other
guard
hand,
too, so that's
there were
why.
5 missing kids.
I mean, that
and
would
the
make
same
sense,
set of
actually.
Animatronics right now were trying to get to Jeremy. What if? But that would then mean that we are already too late.
Get
No.
sacrificed. That's apparently why
No,
I'm being killed in the
I
game.
don't want to believe in that. The 5th night was expecting us ahead. The
This is
night
always the worst
we
night.
Finally achieved our
No,
goal.
not in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Really? I need to play these other games. I really need to.
Brian, where the hell are you? We need your help.
Brian?
Brian, they're about to break in here. I need.
Oh,
Jeremy,
something.
Hold on.
Is that water? Yeah, it is.
On my way to you.
Oh! What happened to Brian? Yeah, no, I'm assuming this is just a recreation of like examples of things that could happen if
Most
it was
likely,
a narratively driven story instead of what Five Nights at Freddy's actually
so
is.
here's what you should do. Straight away, go to the office of Daniel Smith and finish what we started.
What? No, I am not leaving you.
He
Listen
did.
to me. Don't worry. Just
I
use
was
the
learning something about the
opportunity
Memento
you
game,
have
it
right
counts.
now and finish this.
Purple guy's the killer. Okay, so he's not Brian, he's the killer. Okay.
I'm sure you understand that. And tell Elsa's mother that I did the best I could to find her daughter.
Jeremy? Jeremy!
Goodbye, Linda.
So, they mentioned in the game that they try and stuff you into the suits. Is that what they're going to try and do here? Or do they just want to kill every security guard they see?
Elsa, stop. I know this is you. And that close to you is Emmy, Felix, Thomas, and Carl.
Carl!
End all of this. Please. We are not your enemies. We only want to find those who are responsible for what happened to you and punish them. Your families have not forgotten about you, and they still.
You understand that
will
reference.
return
Congrats.
home.
You're as nerdy as I am.
Elsa, your mother hired this man to find you.
I mean, this is just really fucking depressing now.
Please, stop this. We are on the same side.
I don't know how they died. I think that it mentioned that they got locked in there or something happened to them while they were in here. How did that suit tear? That's a very good question.
Hard to believe this, but sadly, my theories turned out to be true. Those were souls of the missing kids in the animatronics.
So what about the newer 5 then? It's actually different here because the
Not
Freddy
only did they
Fazbear's
allow us
Pizzeria
to
can't
go,
shut down for a while.
but also helped
torn
us
down for a while, but
in
it got
clearing the
rebuilt.
path to Daniel Smith's office.
Shirted Purple Man. Okay, Purple Shirted Man, yeah. So they killed the new models. Killer guy kills them and stuffs them in the suits to hide the bodies. That's right. I thought no, did
Without
he?
any kind of
I can't remember.
complications, I was able to pick the lock. And
So if he
finally,
stuffed the
we
bodies
managed
into
to get
the
inside of that
machines, then their souls took over the machines, and then this puppet person basically
But
took control of
as
all of
it
them.
turned out, we were not alone in there.
Are these 3 of the kids
It's
that died
dark
as
in
well?
here. I'll try to find the light switch.
Okay.
The newer models were just bugged. In canon, they attacked only adults, and this they are just that aggressive. Okay. There's going to be another part that someone tells it. Okay. Yep, that's fair enough. Oh. Who just got shot? He wasn't wearing purple.
Linda, are you okay?
Yeah, I am fine.
How in the world did he get in here?
Who's that?
What? Another door? Why hasn't Vincent mentioned anything about it to us?
No idea.
There's the Cthulhu painting
Look,
again.
He is still alive.
What are you doing here? Leave at once.
Vincent
I've
is the
already
killer,
called the
pretty
police.
sure. But wasn't the purple shirted man?
Jeremy, grab the key from his neck and open the door. I'll press the button beneath the table in the meantime.
All right.
Doctor Who?
What? No. What are you doing? Stop.
I think he's
By
about to
no
die.
means, do not open that door. That's where it's all behind.
El door
Please,
has been
please,
opened.
stop until it's too late. You have no idea what you're doing.
Vincent was what the fan base called William before they knew the name. Okay.
No. You have to stop. I beg you. If you need money, they're take from the table. Just do not open the door.
Have you got Satan in there?
There are moments in this life when you are so confident in the rightness of your actions that not even for a second do you consider the option that you might be wrong. And this kind of blindness sometimes might lead to a very tragic turn of events.
Alright, let's see. What's hidden behind this door? Linda, it's better for you to stay here and keep an eye on Daniel, just in case.
Who?
As you say.
Oh, that's Daniel. Okay, that's the owner of the pizzeria. Okay. I thought you had a moustache. Yeah, I think it's just because it's one of the old Resident Evil models. I think that's why, asthma.
Jeremy, what do you see in there?
Old Freddy.
Any signs of the kids?
No, there's just a table with some sort of chest on it. And there's some creepy looking animatronic as well. But it seems that he's motionless.
Yeah, but they all seem
We're on
that
the
way
same
at
side
first.
with them now, correct?
Looks that way.
Please, stop until it's too late.
Okay. I'll try to find out what's inside this chest.
Oh.
What in the world?
Oh my god. What? The fuck? Oh my... What? What? What the fuck have you unleashed? The Golden Freddy, Spirit Casting Cannon was the angriest William. So you trapped him in a personal purgatory too. The puppet! So she can still control Golden Freddy. Okay. So this is that guy kidnapping and then likely killing all the children. Okay. Nope, it's Cassidy. Oh my god. Yeah, it does seem to be that way. I feel like there's a lot of conflicting lore in this, admittedly. I feel like there's a lot of people where there's almost different variations of how the story can be told with different types of characters. Because I don't have YouTube Premium. Oh my god, it's a team deathmatch. She does have an army. Yeah, but whose ass is getting whooped? Is it Gold or the others? I like Jacksepticeye there and Markiplier. Giving some honours.
I never
God, look at his
told
face.
anyone the story about this kid. But considering the fact that you're unconscious and most likely will not be getting out of here alive,
Oh my god, what is he?
I will finally reveal it. As no longer can I be silent about their crazy actions.
Okay, yeah, please, for the love of God, Daniel, what did you
In
do?
a dark room where was nothing but him. The old model of animatronic Freddy and pure darkness.
So,
They
he's
kept him there for 3 days
the first
without
animatronic?
food and water. And then they released hungry rats in there who immediately attacked the poor child. But that boy was not planning to give up without a fight. He managed to kill the rats.
Okay,
and
I'll
then
wait.
He ate them. With each new day, he was becoming weaker. While my crazy brothers were constantly releasing new hungry rats into his room.
Oh my
It all
god,
ended
that's
after 2
awful.
years. In some way, as that child was no longer alive, yet neither was he dead,
A
he
vengeful
became
spirit.
something else. Something that has started this nightmare.
Oh god, those noises.
Jeremy, no,
I think he's dead.
no. No, no, no.
I think Jeremy is gonzo.
Hold on. I'll cover the wound. And then we will get you out of here.
I never wanted anything of this. After all, I was never like them. This mad thirst for violence and cruelty. This belief in the
Yeah, he's
old
definitely
ways.
dead.
Why did my younger brothers have to follow the footsteps of our father?
Brothers? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think this entire thing is fan-made. That it's relying on the lore and the story and creating a
The one
narrative
that used to
story
always
via the
clean
lore.
after Fritz.
Taking its own... I can't remember the word. Taking its own things and that, and then putting them in the story.
Listen to me. We have to try and stop him before he gets outside.
Who's got the gun?
Otherwise, dozens will die. Bullets will not stop him. Only fire can. Please.
I thought that guy...
I
No.
need your help,
Did he...
as I'm not in the condition to fight him. Up there on the
Don't
shelf,
forget it's another year or
you
two.
may find alcohol
Yeah,
bottles.
absolutely, yeah.
Out of them, you may create a Molotov cocktail. You'll find
Then it's
lighter
probably
fluid
brother
there
with...
as
Yeah,
well.
the kid... Yeah,
Near
the crazy
exit.
brothers might be the
I
killers, at
suppose
least
you
what I'm
understand
assuming in
what
this
I'm
story.
asking you to do. In the meantime, I'll look after you, friend.
All right, I'll do it.
I mean, how are you going to look after him? He's definitely dead.
You knew how to stop that thing. Why did you keep it in that room?
It's not easy. Only he could stop my brothers from entering that room, as there's something in there that by no means should get into their hands.
Yeah, honest, there's a lot I want to play in Five Nights at Freddy's now.
Hurry up!
I'm really getting into
Until
this story,
more
lore, and
people
world.
die. I'll look after your friend, and as soon as you return, I give you my word, I'll answer all of your questions.
Oh, some of them are still alive. Oh, so was that the police with the guns then being like killed by the Golden Freddy? I don't know. I don't know. Model swap maybe. I'm just choosing not to focus on it. Oh my god. Well, his head hasn't been sheared and almost skinned and flayed alive like the last poor guy. This is the worst birthday party anyone could have. Jesus Christ. Well, it isn't just eating them, at least. Did she just stick something in his mouth? Oh, the puppet. Plot armor indeed. Where'd she get the fire from? Wait, how is he feeling pain? He's an animatronic. Yeah, she suddenly got the fire, and then how does it feel fire? Does it still have the human inside of it? Honestly, considering these guys had to make this animation for 2 hours long, I am thoroughly impressed. I mean, just a 2-hour long animation is ridiculous. They're remembering the birthdays, aren't they? That's so sad.
We have to take Jeremy and get out of here. Brian? But how?
Oh, Linda, please be so kind to wait for a moment. I have to end something.
Well, he's been stabbed. Wait, hang on. Wasn't he? No, that was Jeremy who got his head knocked off.
What are you talking about? You only have one brother.
There's also a stepbrother. The one that used to always clean up the Fritz.
I can really understand your grammar. I'm sorry, I was... Oh, no. I mean, yeah, it's... yeah, sometimes it's hard to type things on chat and actually get your point across in a way that you mean it. Yeah, always just be careful with A, how you type things, and A, how you interpret what someone has said. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, now, or probably has the person inside, but only the thing that can be very... go through this. Okay, yeah, okay, I think I get it. Yeah, that's no problem.
According to Brian's words,
Okay, I think I know why then.
Was a true evil in the flesh. What do you think? Will we find those 5 missing kids in there?
There were actually 6 of them.
That is weird. I had done some research before, but haven't seen anything about the 6th one.
Hey, Jeremy, are you still alive down there?
Of course. Do you already expect me to die soon?
Who knows? So, how are things down there?
He knew.
Linda, I'm so glad to see that you're alive.
Why? So you could kill me yourself?
What? That would never hurt you. Yet, I cannot say the same about my younger brother.
Well, that's horrifying. Ow. Yeah, I turned autocorrect off on my phone. So they are the 3 brothers then. They're the 3 people in the photos. And the 2 brothers were the killers.
Don't worry. You're just paralyzed.
Hell, you stabbed her!
I couldn't let you go before I confessed to something. You see,
I am not who you think I am.
Wait, what?
Daniel Smith was never a bad guy in this story. We were.
What the fuck is going on? What was that? What?
We kept Daniel here only for fun's sake.
Am I the only one who's confused?
Like his father, back in Circus Pizza Baby World.
What the fuck?
But the time has come to get rid of him.
I don't remember ever seeing these guys in the underworld.
Don't worry about Jeremy. He is still alive, and very soon will be held responsible.
How is Jeremy alive?
That happened here. surprised to see that you made it so far. You also managed to end that golden beast that Daniel kept around to maintain us.
So that was the prison guard, essentially, then.
But as far as I understood, you had some help from local inhabitants. Elsa and her small gang. Those sneaky souls who still refuse to give up and continue to fight us back. Elsa's soul is innocent. That is why we can't control her. For now. But we
No.
will find a way how to change that. And you know what? You might help us in that. That emotional connection that you and Elsa managed to establish. It might just do the trick. But first, you will have to die. Goodbye, Linda. And don't get cold in here.
Well, these people aren't pleasant, are they? I wouldn't want to have a cup of tea with them, let's put it that way.
Who would have thought that our story will have such a horrifying and sad end?
Well, right now, I look at the monitors.
We are not that in pursuing the right goals and only having good intentions, you may achieve completely the opposite results. When not good triumphs.
Don't invite them to a birthday party as well. Yeah.
The opposite.
I don't think that's a smart idea.
Sooner or later,
They don't seem very
they will
entertaining.
pay for their crimes. They have to, as there will be those who will put an end to this evil once and for all. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day.
This is fucking sad. When you say the puppy, you meant the puppet. Okay, I thought you meant the dog. I was really concerned that you're calling the puppet a dog. This is fucking depressing. I mean, it was a horrifying place. It needed to be burnt down. But this is depressing.
Linda was a kind, honest, and sincere person who believed in good. Yet on that night, it was evil that had triumphed over good. And in that moment, when Linda's last breath left her body, also with it vanished all the kindness and trustfulness that was in Elsa. And instead of those feelings came anger and cruelty. The events that happened after were merciless and bloody. But let's hear about them
Oh my god,
from
what the
Elsa
fuck
herself.
was that?
And for us to have a full picture, let's travel back to that day when Elsa and other children were kidnapped by the so-called Purple Man.
So this is going to be the beginning. This is how it all began.
I still remember that beautiful day when me and my mom came to this magical place. What a day it was.
I just love Annie in this.
Happiness, joy, and laughter were everywhere.
Ugh.
It was the first time I saw Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy.
Why did they give them those teeth?
Oh, how miraculous it all was.
Make their teeth less frightening, guys, please.
And then you showed up.
The purple
True
shirt man.
evil in the flesh. The cunning devil who kidnapped me and many others. The monster
Yeah, I don't understand why they made the teeth like that at all.
who we started calling the Purple Guy.
That's a very frightening name. Purple is the scariest colour.
Pizzeria's playroom. That was the place where you kidnapped us. And that was the place where you had your secret room.
What? Oh! Yeah, I don't think I want my birthday party here.
I knew that people were searching for us. For days and nights, we were screaming and calling for help. Help us! Help! We are here! Hoping that someone would hear us.
This is... Ugh. Yeah, so, yeah, okay. Out of all this, what's funny and also scary?
No one heard us. And help
Oh my
never
God.
came.
This is awful.
However, I didn't lose hope,
You
as I
little
always
rats.
knew that I would get out, no matter what. And then, one day, by some miracle, you forgot to lock the door,
Hey!
and we managed to escape. Yet, our freedom didn't last for long,
No, you do go into the suits eventually.
as it was all just a part of your sick plan. All the doors were locked, while you were calmly pursuing and capturing us.
This is just... This is horrifically dark. This is actually the real restaurant at a different location called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, but doesn't have any of those stuff. So it was based... oh, so it's, the one we playing is based on this then.
Once again, you locked us in this room of torment and suffering. And when all the other kids
Freddy
lost their
isn't a
hope
real
and
thing.
accepted their fate, I
Oh,
still
thank
was
God for
not
that.
planning to give up. Anger and hatred filled my soul towards you because of everything you had done to us. I knew that I would get out of this room and get my revenge, no matter the cost.
Yeah, I'd be rather pissed as well, I'm not gonna
My
lie.
soul will not rest until you receive your deserved retribution. Hours turned to days, days turned to months, months turned to years. We did not manage to escape, and no one rescued us.
Just like scary animatronics.
My body
Interest.
has been
Okay.
long dead, but my soul was still alive. The soul which was now driven by only one desire: revenge. And I was not alone.
So how similar is this to the actual canon lore then?
But you always managed to escape.
This is what I was
There
telling
were
you
a
about.
lot
Yeah.
of deaths during this time, some caused by your actions,
Yeah.
some by ours. Because of you, we became monsters ourselves. Monsters who brought
5% similar.
horror
Okay, so not similar at all then. Okay.
and death.
If you could actually make my own restaurant, I want to know what I'd call it then.
You thought that you were
We won't murder children, we
yet
promise.
with every year
Is that the
our
name?
powers got stronger, while you were getting older and weaker. And in the end, we
In Five
managed
Nights
to
at Freddy's
get
6, you can make your own Freddy location like a tycoon. Oh my
Fine.
god.
You got what you deserved.
So they're in those suits.
You always used to laugh in the face of death when you tortured and killed others.
Oh, that's horrific.
Now, when you face the death yourself, where is that smile? There is none.
Yeah, yellow guy's the killer guy. Oh my god.
There is only fear and pain in your eyes. And while your body is bleeding out, and
Yeah,
you
no
are
worries, Slay. I'll see you in a
almost at
second.
the last breath, I finally feel that our souls can rest in peace.
Spring Bonnie or Spring Trap?
We are
Spring Trap, yeah, okay.
As for you, your soul will never find
God, that's...
peace.
Oh, that makes me feel
Your
so
torment
uncomfortable
and
looking at that.
suffering awaits you. And the dungeon you created for others will become your prison from now on.
No, I am quite susceptible to things like that. I like this version. Yeah, I'm quite enjoying this. This is really enjoyable. This is really fun to watch. I'm having a great time with this. A horrifying time, but a great time nonetheless.
Goodbye, our torturer and murderer.
That does sound beautiful. But Elsa,
Who
you
are
are not
you?
going anywhere. Do you know that once again you took away a life of an innocent man? I suppose you don't.
How was he innocent?
With your rage and a desire for revenge, that you completely
Oh yeah, there's a Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming out soon, isn't there?
and
I completely forgot that was even a thing.
as that is what we need. A cold-blooded weapon at our disposal. You know, it took me and Brian quite some time to figure a way how to force your souls to leave your animatronic bodies. And finally, now your souls will be ours. I wonder what would Linda say if she saw you.
I'm going to assume this might be the big bad.
You've become. Well, it doesn't matter. Time for you to join the others. Very soon, Elsa, we shall speak again, as we have an important role prepared for you.
Okay, so that's not the killer. The killer was the other guy.
Fulfilled your task perfectly.
This was the killer.
Not only you managed to destroy their animatronic bodies, but also made them to believe that you were me.
I mean, he's still not innocent.
Out of you.
He's just innocenter than this man.
To your new body.
Yeah, both are definitely evil.
Special is about to start soon.
Okay, so... Oh, I do not like that noise. That's not a good noise. Claptrap. That's the scariest thing in this video so far. But, what?
Good day, Miss Scott. I'm Ben Richards, reporter for the Arkham News. I was informed that you're ready to talk about the events that happened last night in a place called Fazbear's Fright. Is that right?
Yes,
Wait,
I
what?
am. Though, I'm not so sure that you'll believe me. Most likely when I finish my story, you'll think I've lost my mind and I should be locked in Arkham Asylum, but I don't care. One way or another, people should know the truth.
Oh god, the Batman reference.
Yeah. Before I start, give me your word that you'll print everything as I've told you, word by word, despite the fact that some details you may find weird and unrealistic.
Of course, Miss Scott. You have my word. You may begin.
Yesterday in the evening, I received a mysterious phone call from an unknown person to me. He introduced himself as Mr. William Afton and told me that presumably he had information about the whereabouts of my partner, Jonathan Schmidt.
William die?
2 years ago.
Oh, there's so many characters. I've lost track of how many characters there are.
The same Jonathan whose brother,
yeah, no worries, Slayer. See you in a sec.
Got brutally murdered.
Take your time, okay?
Freddy Fazbear's
Don't rush
Pizzeria.
things.
Yes, that's him.
Thank you.
2 years ago, his younger brother Mike started working as a night shift security guard in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. For 5 days, he used to tell Jonathan that
William
it
the
seemed to
Killer.
him that animatronics that were in the pizzeria used to become alive during the night and were trying to get him. Of course, Jonathan used to think that Mike was just imagining things due to a lack of sleep. Yet, after the 5th night, a
Not
torn
quite the
body
case.
of Mike was discovered in the maintenance room. It seemed that someone or something was trying to put Mike inside of one of the animatronic suits, which didn't have proper space for a human body.
No.
As for the animatronics themselves, they were
Oh
motionless, standing on the stage, all covered in Mike's blood. In the end, we did not manage to find any signs of someone
That's
breaking
terrifying.
into the pizzeria. Neither were there found any malfunction signs in the animatronics. Only now I know the whole truth and what really happened that night. But soon, you shall understand everything yourself. After Mike's death, Jonathan became obsessed with the desire to find those who were responsible for this tragedy. Through days and nights, he was doing interrogations, checking archives, and gathering all possible information about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. He became so closed in himself and eventually fully isolated from others, including
Yeah,
me.
that's not what you want when you're going
And
to a place like
one
this.
day, he just disappeared.
If you're
and was
isolated and
never
don't
seen
communicate, that's it.
And in that moment, when I already lost any hope of finding him, I was contacted by Mr. William Afton, who said that he knew where Jonathan was. Based on his words, it was dangerous to have this conversation over the phone.
What's that thing on a
And due to
laptop?
that, he asked me to meet him in person. And even though it was too foolish and reckless from my side, I straight away went on this meeting.
As far as I understand, something went wrong.
So this is a
Yes.
this is
you can
another
say so.
pizzeria type place, I'm assuming. So all the normal animatronics are gone. There's going to be Springtrap, the golden Springtrap. What else is there then? It's me. Yeah. No.
Come on! Open up!
Get a signal. Can I get a signal?
Okay, it's actually people trying to
Same
escape.
here. No connection. No internet.
Maybe do open the garage door then.
Someone really doesn't want us to leave this place.
Hey, bro! Let's try to lift it up together.
I don't think that will be possible.
You'll only waste your strength. This door weighs about a ton. There's no way you can lift it. At least without proper tools.
Well, in that case, we will have to find another way out of this place.
Sounds like a good idea.
When I arrived to the meeting spot, instead of William Afton, I met a group of people unknown to me who were also invited here by Mr. Afton. But as soon as all of us gathered inside, without any warning, the main door closed behind us, therefore locking us inside.
That would be awful.
At the start, we thought that it was just some sort of joke or a spoof. At least we used to think so. Until, in a search for answers, we reached a security room. Whoever lured us here definitely wasn't planning to let us leave this place alive.
Oh my god.
There was also a message left on the wall. It stated that 6 of us would die that night. And starting from midnight, every hour, one life would be taken away. This kind of threat, of course, sounded weird, considering that there were 7 of us, and I was armed. Yet still, I decided that we should be on alert. Also, I had to find out who the other 6 people in the room with me were, and what connection did they have with William Afton and this place.
Is William one of them, maybe?
May I have your attention, please? As we are stuck here for some time, let's introduce ourselves to each other and tell how we ended up here. I'll start. My name is Fiona Scott. I'm a detective from our Arkham Police Department. Today, I was contacted by Mr. William Afton, who promised to provide me with important information about one person who disappeared 2 years ago and was never seen since then. That's the reason why I'm here. Now I want to know, why are all of you here?
Go on, big guy.
I'm a journalist. Right now I'm writing a big article about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria and its dark past. Today Mr. Afton was planning to share with me some details about mysterious murders that happened in
Thank you for the fear. I really needed that. Thank you.
By the way,
thank you,
my
Asma.
name's Ryan.
Please let the ads end.
This is strange. I was also invited here by Mr. Afton. Based on his words, in the old maintenance room he had found a letter addressed to me from Joshua Smith. He was the founder of Freddy Fazbear's Restaurants and a good friend of mine.
Joshua Smith. Didn't he die many years ago under mysterious circumstances?
What the fuck was that?
You could say so. My name is Henry, by the way.
Since all of us talk about Mr. Afton, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Emma Green. What I do and where I work is none of your business. Let's just say I'm the person who has the power and the money. And today...
Yeah, we can definitely see that.
Please do not interrupt me. As I was saying, today I was going to close down this place, once and for all. And then that Fazbear's World theme park as well. I do this due to my personal reasons. I was supposed to meet here with my assistant Kevin, so we could hand in the notice to Mr. Afton that this building will be closed and demolished. Yet instead of my assistant, I met all of you here. This is actually good, since this means that Kevin is outside right now and definitely has called for help already.
Unless
you sure
he's
don't
evil.
Like this place, madam. Well, my name is Nathan. I'm a mechanic. Mr. Afton called me here to inspect some old animatronic model, which he had discovered in the abandoned warehouse, and if it is possible, fix it. As for the glasses, I had a serious eye injury back in the days.
I see. What about you two? Why are you here?
My name is Eva.
That's the lady from Mirror's Edge.
William Afton hired me so I could help him to give a new look to this pizzeria, and that is why I am here today.
I'm Max. I was hired by Mr. Afton to work as the night security guard. I was supposed to watch security cameras and make sure that no one is stealing anything. Today is my first day here. Yet considering what happened
Not
to
a
the
good first
previous
day.
security guard, I'm definitely not planning to work here.
Have any of you actually seen Mr. Afton in person?
No, I only talked with him over the phone.
Same here.
Over the phone.
Same.
That is the point. This Mr. Afton appeared out of nowhere and no one knows anything about him. Yet, somehow, he managed to become an owner of this place.
Does anyone know what happened to the previous owner of this place? His name was Fritz Smith.
He disappeared a year ago, and there's been no information heard about him since.
Yeah, this all sounds interesting. All these conspiracy theories. But maybe we should stop chatting and start searching for another way out. There definitely should be another exit, since I really don't like this place.
Oh,
As
that's
soon
just
as we
creepy.
get out, you can chat and have discussions about this place as much as you
That's
want.
really creepy.
I agree. I feel really scared of this place. Not to mention that midnight is almost here.
It's already midnight.
And now people die.
I might know where we can find an additional exit. There used to be another restaurant here, right below this.
What the hell is that?
All right, everyone stand behind me.
Arm yourselves. The purge begins.
I always carry it with me, just in case. There are reasons to that.
Don't worry, Detective Lady. I got you covered.
We've got you covered.
What is making all that noise? What is this thing? Angry! It's angry, is what it is. Oh, it's this guy! It's Springtrap. You can hear the wet sloshing noise.
Whoever you are, put your hands up in the air and state your name. I am from the police, so don't make any sudden moves.
Is that Springtrap? That is Springtrap, yeah.
Listen, pal. There are 7 of us here, so you better listen to the lady, or this might end up badly for you.
I mean, I don't think a gun's gonna do anything to this.
Oh no.
And unfortunately, I'm going to leave it there on that cliffhanger. Hello there everyone, and welcome. I am Denzea, and today I'm going to be continuing my reaction, I suppose, to Five Nights at Freddy's The Movie. Now, this was requested by my chat when I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and we only got halfway through because it's a 2-hour long video, which is astonishing, to be honest. So, I'm going to react to the other half of it. It is an hour long, so get some popcorn and some drinks. And I'm quite intrigued by this. I love the first half. I say half, this is all one thing. I just had to cut it in half, basically. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this continues and where the story ends up. My chat's advised watching this because it's apparently gives you a good understanding and very entertaining way of knowing the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's as well. And while not entirely canon accurate, it does give you an example of what it would be like. So, this is a narratively driven thing based on said lore. So I say let's just jump straight into it and continue off. I believe golden yellow Springtrap or whatever it is was attacking them. Let's continue on then, shall we?
Oh no.
Everyone, stay on your places. Do not panic. I need light. Does anyone have a flashlight?
Screw this! I'm up before he gets me!
Don't move. I need light.
Yes, just a second.
Starting well so far. Is that Freddy? Is that still Springtrap?
7 of us tried to fight the thing. We used pistols, axes, even our bare hands against it, but there was no effect. That thing was simply ignoring all damage it received from us. And then it grabbed Max, and in the split of a second, broke.
Oh, holy. Yeah, I mean, technically it's made up machines, and is already dead. So, yeah, what were you expecting?
His neck, and then just turned and walked away with his body. I shot the whole mag in his back. I shot that thing in the legs, the back, head. But again, no effect. And that was just the first step. More came after it. Every hour, it was returning back to take away one of us.
Oh yeah, because the rule said every hour till midnight or something, someone's going to die.
But let's follow events in the correct order. As soon as that thing went away, lights went back up. Everyone was shocked and scared, including me. Yet, despite feeling fear, I knew that we had to get ourselves together and find a way out of this place as fast as possible. Before that creature returned again.
Did you manage to figure out what attacked you?
At that moment, no. There were a lot of theories and guesses, but all of them seemed weird and unrealistic, and some even crazy.
So, what was it then?
Not now. You'll understand everything yourself through my story. So, as soon as that creature left and we recovered from the shock, a decision was made to return back to the security room. Cameras were already working in this place, so at least through them, we could get some understanding of what was going on around us.
Yeah, use the cameras to find out what's going on.
Stop discussing what that thing was and start thinking on how to get out of here. Henry, I believe you mentioned something about a second exit from this place?
Yes, at least I hope it still exists. In '87, there was a huge fire in this place, and lots of stuff was rebuilt after...
We should check it out anyway, as I don't want to sit here and wait until that thing returns.
We still have 45 minutes left.
How are you so confident about it?
Yeah, the text on the wall kind of gives that away, doesn't it? Oh my god.
Anyway, we should act.
I agree.
Ugh.
Yet it would be logical if someone stays here and, through the cameras, tracks down the situation in this place.
Hey, it's old Freddy.
Any volunteers?
Even though the idea to separate is not the best one, it does sound wise.
I'm ready to stay here, but not alone.
I'll also accompany you. It seems to me that it would be safer to stay here rather than walking through those dark corridors.
You sure are a brave person, Mr. Ryan.
In one of the boxes, I managed to find these walkie-talkies. With them, at least we shall be in contact.
Good. All right then. Henry, lead the way.
I don't expect this to go well. Excuse you, film.
It seems that Henry used to know this place really good.
At the start, I also found that suspicious. But as soon as I've heard his story, everything made sense.
What's his story then?
I suppose you are wondering, how do I know the structure of this place so good? Truth is, I was among those people who built it. Well, the original version of this place. As I told you before, Joshua Smith was a good friend of mine, and when he asked me to help him with the realization of his dream, I straight away agreed to do it. And that dream was to build the best pizza attraction in town.
Didn't quite end up that way.
His beloved daughter, Anna.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It might sound a little bit absurd, but after Joshua tragically lost his wife, Anna became his only source of happiness in his life. Even despite the fact that Joshua had 2 older sons as well, by the name Fritz and Daniel.
Yep.
It's just seeing Anna's happy smile
So they had
was
a
the
sister.
best cure to Joshua in handling those hard times. For a year, we were enthusiastically building his dream. While Joshua was dealing with construction tasks, I was creating first prototypes of the animatronics, which were expected to be the main feature of our pizzeria. Oh, and you should have seen how Anna was happy about it. And with her, Joshua, me, and the whole construction
Did you
team.
have to make them look
It
so
seemed
horrifying,
that Anna's
though?
happy smile could charge with positive energy almost anyone. Well, except for her brothers. For some reason, Fritz and Daniel were not sharing that same happiness as everyone else did. And then one day, that second tragedy in Joshua's life happened. It was hard to say. Were the children responsible for that? Or was it just an accident? But one morning, while playing hide and seek with her brothers, Anna decided to hide inside one of the animatronics. That model was still unfinished, and springs inside of it were not stable. This new tragedy, well, I suppose you can imagine yourself what it did to Joshua. Straight away, he isolated himself from everyone, even his kids.
Don't hide in
He fired
animatronics,
all the
apparently.
staff. And for days and nights, he used to stay locked inside of our unfinished pizzeria. Sometimes he was only seen in our local library, where he used to take books with a very strange and even terrifying content. This kind of behavior lasted for half a year. And then one day, Joshua unexpectedly contacted me. He told me that he wanted to finish what we had started and open the pizzeria in Anna's memory. At the start, I was really happy to hear this kind of news, as I thought Joshua finally recovered from the tragedy. But things were not as simple as I had assumed. When I saw Joshua, straight away I noticed that something had changed in him. Yes, he was still that same looking Joshua, yet his eyes and the way he spoke was very unlike him. But was also weird. He adopted a child by the name Brian, who seemed to be always near Joshua and almost never left him alone. And even though that boy was around 8 or 9 years old, if he looked at you, you would feel straight away a sense of horror and danger.
Yeah, this is
Once
not
I
going
was
to end
going
well,
to
is it?
Joshua's office and overheard how he was having a conversation with someone or something. The voice that talked to him, I don't even know how to describe it. Let's just say it was hard to call it a human.
So it probably was not a human,
Well, being
knowing
driven by
how things work
anxiety
here.
and curiosity, I went inside, and to my surprise, I only found Joshua and Brian there. But the way they looked at me, even now, I still see those eyes in my nightmares. With every day, the situation was getting worse. No longer was I feeling safe inside of the pizzeria. Right after Joshua, something happened to his younger son, Fritz. He also changed, and now whenever he was staring at you, you felt the fear and danger of a
What's happened to their
presence.
faces in this?
Also, for some reason, a lot of strange changes were made in the pizzeria's construction plans. Additional rooms, underground premises, and hidden chambers were added. Not to mention that Joshua asked me to make so many adjustments to the design of the animatronics. some really strange adjustments. It was hard to say with what kind of intentions this pizzeria was being built, but definitely not for pleasure and fun as it was originally intended, and definitely not in the name of Anna. One day I decided that I could no longer be a part of this madness, and I left, and I broke all ties with Joshua. Yes, you might think that I acted like a coward.
Yeah, I would get out of there as well, honestly.
Alone in that nightmarish situation.
To be fair, right, you're looking at this, you've got kids basically eyeing you up with like demonic eyes and demonic intent. Then you have this guy who's acting like he's been possessed by Satan himself. And then you have all these weird things of, yes, we want cult-esque buildings and rooms. We also want statues with demonic faces on them. I say as a demon myself, but... And... now we want to change the animatronics. Give them big sharp teeth. And all these other horrid functions. Yeah, I'd get the fuck out of there. Not gonna lie.
But to be honest, that was no longer a person I used to know. There was someone else behind his face. And that letter, which was allegedly left to me by Joshua, I guess in some way I was hoping that it would explain at least a little bit what really happened to my friend. But anyway, here we are. This is the place.
I hate that Cthulhu poster so much. Whenever that thing appears, bad stuff happens.
Are you sure that second exit is here?
Yes, that door should lead to the old premises of the pizzeria.
All right, let's go there then.
You go. I'll stay here and cover the exit.
Yes, in case a big bad bear tries. Oh, bunny? Springtrap, is he a bunny? I think so. That is horrifying. Saying I surrender? Or don't shoot me? Oh. Is that gas, or is that something to shoot?
Henry, can you please come over here?
They're all dead, aren't they? Well, look, as I said, one person dies every hour.
Is that what I think it is?
Oh no, this is bad. We should leave this place as soon as possible.
Guys, I'm afraid I have bad news.
What's-her-face dead.
What kind of additional difficulties did your group face?
As it turned out, the second exit from the pizzeria was immured. Of course, it was foolish of us to expect that everything would be that easy. And although it might have seemed that we were doomed,
Oh no, she's still alive.
Henry once again proposed a way out from this desperate situation. In that same room with the immured exit door was located an elevator, which led to the old maintenance rooms. Of course, there was no power in it, but luckily we had a mechanic in our group who could fix that. At the moment, we had two
That's very handy,
tasks
isn't it?
before us. We had to activate power to the elevator and also eliminate the gas leak, as some of us already felt frustrations, head pains, and started seeing hallucinations, and it would only get worse. We divided into two groups.
Because of the gas leaks, I'm
Me,
assuming.
Emma, and Henry went
that
to
makes sense.
eliminate the gas leak, while Nathan, Ryan, and Eva went to deal with the electricity issue.
How long until the hour's up then? Can't be much longer.
We've been exposed to this gas for quite a while, so visual and auditory hallucinations might appear.
I guess we're already old enough to distinguish what is real and what is a hallucination.
Doesn't always work that way, unfortunately.
Olivia?
Like so.
It is so cold and lonely in there. Why did you allow this to happen? You were supposed to protect me. It is your fault.
That's not creepy
Emma, is everything all right?
at all.
Yes, everything is fine. I think I saw someone, but it doesn't matter. Let's catch up with Henry.
Thing is, it's really hard to differentiate hallucinations simply because it is your brain thinking of them. And it's really hard to tell your brain something isn't real when it thinks it is.
Hold it! Just hold it! This thing is strong! I think the door's gonna hold it! Don't worry, this door should hold.
I hate the way its mouth moves.
I think it's going away.
Then let's not waste time. We should fix the electricity supply in that room as fast as possible and then leave this place before that thing returns.
But if that thing is no longer trying to get to us, that means it's on its way for others.
Good call. We should warn them.
Henry, do you hear me? That thing is most likely on its way to you. Please be careful.
Copy. We will be prepared.
With
Did you
what?
manage to fix the electricity problem?
I need about 5 more minutes and then it is done.
Copy. We shall meet you near the elevator then.
All right. And once again, please be careful there.
And the same to you, Eva.
What if it's a trap? That thing actually didn't go anywhere and it's just waiting for us behind the door.
If it is so, then we will have to fight our way out, as there are no other exits. And considering the fact that this thing already managed to do with the door, we will not be able to hide here for long.
Perhaps there's an additional exit.
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
This might work.
Help me with the ladder. I'll see what's in there.
Just be careful there, Eva.
If you have claustrophobia, this would be your waking nightmare.
What do you see in there?
Hard to tell. It's too dark. I'll try to use the lighter.
Aha! Eva's dead.
just stand there. Help me, Ryan. Damn you, Ryan. Help me.
Yep, there she goes. She was the one I wanted to die the least. I like Faith from Mirror's Edge, so I didn't want her to die. I figured she would at some point, but, you know.
A little more. And done. Oh. I know that look, Emma. Guilt haunts you. Well, what's wrong? We are all in the same boat right now, and the best thing we can do is to cheer one another up. Now, if something worries you, you can share that burden with us, and perhaps we will be able to help you.
Olivia. That is the name of my younger sister. Eternal Fidget, who always liked to be naughty. Several years ago,
Bit of an
she
age
went
gap, isn't
missing
there?
in one of the Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias. And it all happened due to my inattentiveness. Since I, as always, was so busy in my thoughts about work, tasks, future projects, that I didn't pay attention to anything else around me. And due to that, didn't notice how Olivia slipped away from me. The whole town was looking for her. I've used all of my connections to find her. Even your police lieutenant, Brian Clark, was personally leading the search operations.
That would be why she went missing.
And then, a year later, I finally found her. Since then, every day I live with an incredible sense of guilt that I let her down. I also swore that until I am alive, not a single Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria place shall open its doors to any new visitors.
As soon as we get out of here, it shall be like that. I'll personally make it happen. And I'll also make sure that Mr. Afton answers for everything that happened here.
You can count on me as well. I'll raise all of my connections. We'll not let this go unanswered. And trust me, Emma, one way or another, justice will prevail. And whoever that person is, whoever caused the evil to your sister, he will pay for what he has done. That I promise.
Thank you to
You're
both
probably
of you.
all going to die.
All right. Leak
Well,
is
except
fixed.
her.
Now we can go to the elevator. The others are probably waiting for us there.
Good then. Let's go.
Oh. Has he got faith in his hands? Shoot it in the fleshy bits. Yeah, there's Faith's body. Oh,
That
Ava.
creature sure acted strange. Based on your story, it could have easily killed all of you at once. Yet for some reason, it only took away one of you at a time. Did you manage to figure out why it acted like that?
Yes. Emma had a theory about that. She thought that this creature was hunting us, not based on his own will, and that most likely someone was using him like a trained hunting dog. The question remained, who was giving out
That's
the
some
orders?
good lighting on that. He's not happy with Ryan, is he?
I'm
Ooh.
glad to see you're alive.
Sadly, not all of us.
We know about Ava. How did it happen?
That thing. It attacked her from the ventilation shaft. We didn't even manage to do anything.
Didn't manage to do anything? Instead of standing still and staring on how Eva was pulled away, you could have helped me. If not for your cowardice, we could have saved her.
Maybe if you yourself tried harder, then maybe she'd be...
That's it.
Gentlemen, please save your strength. Let us first get out of here, and then you are free to settle your conflict in any way you find suitable. Sadly, we can't help Ava anymore, but we can still help each other and leave this place together before that monster returns. Doesn't this sound reasonable to you?
Emma is right. Let's first leave this place before anyone else is taken away by that monster.
I love the pictures in the
Follow
background.
me, gentlemen. All right, let's go down to our freedom.
I'm surprised it still works and haven't fallen apart.
Well, back in the days, they knew how to build stuff.
That elevator does not look safe. Yep.
No need to worry. This elevator should definitely...
I hope that everyone survived that fall.
Almost.
Henry dead. Yeah, Henry's gonna be dead, isn't he? Oh, that's definitely not ideal. Monument Island. I am noticing a lot of Bioshock references here.
We're almost there.
Thank you, friends. And now the best thing you can do is to find a way out of here and bring help. No need to worry about me. I'll just rest here for a while and gather strength.
What? No way! We are not going to leave you here alone.
Don't even count on that. I'll stay with you.
Thank you for your care. But you understand the same way as I, that I don't have much time left. And sadly, I'm not gonna make it. So the best thing you can do right now is save yourselves. Please, I ask you, let me go away peacefully, with the thought that at least you managed to get out of this hellhole. And now, please, go. There's no need for extra words and tears.
Henry, don't you worry. That person who lured us here, I'll do all I can to make him pay for everything.
Thank you. And now go. Just let me have some rest.
Good night, Henry. Good night. It's one of those.
Now, let's spread in 2 teams again and check all the rooms here. There definitely should be an extra exit here.
Good idea.
I'm definitely not going anywhere with him.
I'll go with Ryan.
Are you sure about that?
Don't worry, Fiona. If something happens, I can stand up for myself.
Yeah, but
All right,
it didn't
let's
work.
not waste any time. Me and Nathan shall check the workshop room, and you can then go check out the control module.
Okay.
Well, that looks fun.
Joshua?
He's not going to be able to die peacefully, is he?
This is a hallucination? Or if it's really you. But it doesn't matter. For years I've dreamed to tell you. Please forgive me for abandoning you in those
Okay.
hard times. Forgive me, my old friend.
Okay, he is going to die peacefully. Okay. Duke Nukem. Can't scare me this time. Well, not jump scare wise anyway.
It seems that this is another dead end. Though there is some strange-looking ventilation shaft. It might lead somewhere.
I suggest we don't go there. Maybe dangerous.
Oh my god.
Brave as always, Ryan.
Yeah.
Do you have family waiting for you back home? And that's why you avoid all kinds of dangers? So you can return back to them in one piece?
I have a wife. I mean, I had a wife. She is no longer.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Wow. Seems that Nathan managed to completely restore electricity in this part of the building. Wonder, what does this button do?
Electricity?
I don't even want to know for what kind of purpose that feature was used.
Definitely not for fun.
Oh dear, here we go. Back off! Oh, you bastard.
Henry. No.
How did this thing get here?
It does not matter how it got here. What matters is that we have less than an hour before it comes back for another prey. We need to warn others and find exit fast.
I think I know how we can stop it.
How? Are you thinking about luring this creature into that room and then try an electricity trick? It is a good idea, but how will we lure it there?
I have an idea.
You know, Ryan, it turns out you're not that bad.
Oh, Ryan, you bastard. Has he just knocked her out or has he killed her? That's rather gruesome.
Based on this draft, some animatronics were created with the goal of kidnapping children and hiding them inside of their suits.
Oh.
Damn.
God, that's
What the hell
horrific.
is going on in this place?
Obviously nothing good. It seems that we'll not find any exit here. Let's check other rooms.
Hey, it's little Foxman again.
Do I imagine things, or is there actually a small animatronic standing in front of us trying to show us something?
I've already seen him before. He's the one who warned us about the gas leak. We should follow
He's
him.
a friend, maybe.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
This night is only getting weirder.
What's this then? Is this where Joshua was finding stuff out? The fuck?
Finally, you've arrived. I've been waiting so long for this moment. I understand you have a lot of questions, but we do not have much time left. They almost managed to gather the needed amount of souls. You have to stop them, and I know how to do that.
Hold your horses. Before we do anything, first tell us who or what are you and what the hell is going on down here?
We don't have...
Nathan is right. Without answers, we're not going to do anything.
Fine. My name was Linda Jones. A long
Oh my
time
God,
ago,
it's her.
I was investigating a case about missing kids from this pizzeria.
Oh my God.
But my desire to learn the truth and achieve justice only got me and many others killed. Since evil that is responsible for all the horrors here has no limits in its cruelty, meanness, and lies. And
Damn.
all it is interested in is human souls, which it successfully gathered for several decades already.
I don't quite understand. What are we dealing with here?
While being heartbroken by the death of his beloved daughter Anna, Joshua Smith decided to take extreme measures and started studying occultism.
Why? That's not the right
For
way to
days
go.
and nights from the darkness, he was trying to summon forces that would help him bring Anna back. And then, one day, something responded to him. And from the deepest corners of the darkness, they have arrived.
Very friendly beings, eh?
They?
Yes, those who do not have permanent names, neither permanent forms, and can only be distinguished by their purple eyes.
No permanent form?
Correct. They may take the form of any victim whose soul is in their possession.
All of this sounds very confusing.
One thing can be said for certain about them. They are the personification of pure evil and cruelty. Two brothers whose souls are so dark that they can overshadow the sun. With lies and deceit, they possessed the mind of poor Joshua and then started this nightmare. For decades, they used the torture and murder of people in order to imprison their exhausted souls, children especially. As their innocent souls were, for some reason, more valuable to them. And then all of these souls were trapped inside one of the mysterious chests that they brought with them from the darkness. What is most terrifying is that those trapped souls never achieve peace. Instead of it, they continue to be endlessly tortured.
This is just... ugh.
By experiencing their worst nightmares over and over again without cease.
But why are they doing this?
That I don't know. It is hard to understand the motives of their actions. Even that animatronic, who is pursuing you right now, is also a victim of their treacherous plans. He is being manipulated and forced to kill. But truly, that person used to be a good and kind person who was only seeking the love and recognition from his stepfather, who used to ignore him for years and then by deceit sent him to certain death.
Let me guess. That stepfather is one of the aforementioned brothers.
Yes, his previous name was Fritz Smith. Now he names himself William Afton.
Afton.
That is what they do in this place. At first, they make you suffer, and then they turn you into their evil puppets. Through all the time that I was here, I only managed to save one soul. But then they spotted me and trapped me here, inside of this motionless animatronic body. What is weird, I am not the first soul that was locked inside of this animatronic. Yet that soul left this prison a long time ago.
Whose soul you managed to save?
You know him very well, Detective Fiona Scott. It is your old partner, Jonathan Schmidt. As many before him, by deceit, he was lured into the pizzeria, only to face his inevitable death. And then his soul was trapped in its personal hell, where as a kid he was locked in his parents' house and used to be attacked by nightmarish-looking animatronics who would repeatedly tear him apart over and over again for days, months.
Oh, that's one of the games as well, isn't it? Oh my god.
Through all that time he spent in that hell, sadly, most of his personality was lost, and the part that remained stayed on a childish level.
Jonathan.
But partly, he still remembers who he used to be and what being a good person means. And that is what is most important. He is willing to help you to put an end to this nightmare. You got your answers. Now please, I beg you, help me put an end to this evil.
Of course. What needs to be done?
You need to destroy the vessel, where all the souls are stored. By that I mean the mysterious chest. It is located in a big hidden room in the office of Joshua Smith. The entrance to it you'll find behind Anna's picture. Yet when you get inside, you have to be careful, since that place is guarded by another animatronic.
The puppet.
She is another victim of this nightmare. Her name used to be Elsa. She was the first one who decided to fight that evil back, even after her death. But after decades of desperate struggle, the evil brothers still prevailed, and not only took over her soul, but also forced her to follow their commands.
Damn.
Yet, I believe that I might be able to help you with her. I just need to get freed from my imprisonment.
How can we help you in that?
You need to destroy the body in which I am trapped. The best thing would be to use fire for that. And then you will have to do the same with the chest in which the other souls are trapped. Also, it would be better to completely burn this place down, so that their souls will definitely be able to leave this place and achieve peace once and for all.
But how would we be able to get out of here?
You will find the exit door in the same room where the chest is located. I'll show you the exact place. Don't you worry. I won't allow any more deaths in the walls of this terrible place.
It did make for a very good game. I know Five Nights at Freddy's is a game, but I mean a almost Resident Evil-esque game.
Show up and try to stop you. So, as I was saying, you will need
Something's coming.
Your friend is in mortal danger.
Emma?
One of you should immediately go help her. Jonathan will show you the way, while the other one should set me free.
I'll go. Nathan, you're the smart mechanic. Help Linda, and then try to find a way how to burn this place to the ground.
Fiona, wait! Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, Ryan, you bitch. Okay, so she is alive. Ryan didn't kill her with the wrench, which is good. That, on the other hand, isn't so good.
Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad.
Oh. Ryan, you bitch.
Emma!
Fiona.
Stay clear. Oh no! It's bulletproof.
He's made bullet holes. He made bullet holes.
Emma, it is time. I'm waiting for you, big sister.
Fiona, I know my request might seem hard to you, but please fulfill it. On the panel, there you will find a button with electricity sign. Press it and do not release until that thing dies, once and for all. As you can't allow that monster to kill anyone else after me.
What? No, there has to be another way. I can't do that.
I'm afraid this time there is no other way. I don't know what you are and why you're doing this. But know this, I am not scared of you. All my life I used to live by my own rules and on my own terms. I shall end it. And I will take you with me. I am not scared of you nor death.
Damn.
Do it, Fiona!
Oh. 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 God. It's not dead, is it? Still alive, isn't it?
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's not dead. Is it Ryan? Yeah.
Why did you do this, Ryan? Why did you lock Emma with that thing?
It had to be done. I do not expect you to understand me, but believe me, I had no
What do you
choice.
mean?
I had to do it. The reasons why I do all this are more important than even principles of morality.
Like?
And what now?
Now, I'll have to kill you.
Why?
There's still an alternative way out of this situation. We have found another exit from this pizzeria. You can come with us.
I can't leave this place without her.
You go, Jonathan. Yep. You, sir, did not explain yourself very well, did you?
I'm sorry. I really am. All I wanted was to return her back. That's why I made this desperate deal with Afton. I should have figured out that it was all just a lie.
What are you talking about?
Yes, you asked and
Did
promised
ask
to
me
bring her
make
wife
sure
back.
That none of you would make it out of here alive. How foolish and stupid I was. Forgive me, Fiona. I honestly didn't want anything of this. All I wanted was just to see her again.
Oh, you monkey.
Good news. I damaged several gas pipes, so it should be sufficient to... What happened here? Where's Emma?
Ryan killed her.
I truly feel sorry for you and your friends, but did you manage to find that secret room?
Yes. As soon as I told Nathan about Emma and Ryan's faith, we straight away went to that hidden room. But what we found
Oh my
inside
god,
of it,
what the fuck?
nothing could have prepared us for that horror that we faced in there.
What in God's green earth is all that? This is like something out of Alien. Oh my god. That was the puppet. I just saw the puppet's face. There it is again. It's hunting. Oh my god, that's horrifically frightening. Ow! Who's that?
Elsa, stop! It's me, Linda. Everything is fine now. You are no longer alone.
Get a feeling this still isn't going to go well though. Oh, no, maybe it does. Maybe I was wrong.
Finish what you came here to do.
All right, it is time to end all of this.
That's a lot of skeletons.
Jonathan, forgive me, all of you, that I didn't manage to protect you.
Oh, that's all of them, okay.
This is what human life means to those monsters. They made this place as a treasury of death. You have to burn this place. Over there you will find a door, which will lead you to your freedom.
What about you?
As soon as you destroy the chest in this place, we shall be free as well.
It is all done. We can set this place on fire. Well, who wants to start the fire?
They're going to come alive. No? Interesting, okay. Oh. Who's that?
Bravo, bravo. It has been a while since I've seen such a spectacle. Usually, people would boringly die without even trying to give a fight. But you are good. I even see you managed to join your forces with Linda and Elsa. That is impressive. Elsa and Linda, you have no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Brian.
Oh, I see you were even able to recognize me in this form. Impressive. Well, in this case, let's show you a familiar face. Not sure if you know this, but Elsa was the first soul that decided to rebel and fight us back. She also managed to unite others, and for years they actively tried to stop us, and were sabotaging our work here. Same can be told about you, Linda, as well, by the way. And that is admirable. But ladies, you had your fun. Now it is time for you to return back to your friends.
Oh, in there go their souls.
kid souls. They were always 10 times more valuable than adult ones. Yet there is so much fuss with them.
What have you done with them?
I returned them back to the place from which they impertinently managed to escape. Their souls belong to me anyway. On your place, I wouldn't rush to burn this place down. You see, all those souls that are locked in that chest, they have nothing good left in them. Now there is only desire to make others feel the same pain and suffering as they felt. And if you set them free, well, nothing good comes out of that. Not for you or anybody else, but especially for you, as most likely you would be torn apart instantly. So instead of that, let's make a deal.
No. Fuck you.
Good try, but meaningless.
What are you?
I'm afraid your human brain will not be able to understand that. Let's just
What?
say, a long time ago, Joshua Smith summoned us in the hope that we would return him his daughter. That fool thought that he could ask something from us, but he was wrong, as we were not genies from a magic lamp that would grant 3 wishes. Oh no, we do not give, we only take away. But it seems that that fact was not mentioned in those books that Joshua used to summon us.
And where's your brother now?
Sadly, William is occupied with other tasks right now. As you might have guessed, we gather souls from many places, and your souls were supposed to be the last ones for this place. To be fair, only one more soul is needed.
Oh dear.
Why do you have to spoil all the fun?
He's dead.
No.
Oh god. And then there was one.
All right then. I think it is time to show you
With what you are really dealing with.
That's a cool design. That's a very cool design.
It is time to end this and add your souls to others.
You will still not win.
Oh, you can't even
Go on, Jonathan.
how many times people told me exactly the same words. Yet for some reason, all their souls still are mine now.
Didn't it work for him first time? Attack the demon! Oh! Ooh. Okay.
You have been feeding on human pain and suffering, and used to thinking that you can get away with it. You were ruthless. You even became a living nightmare to many of your victims. And you delighted every moment of it.
Nathan, can you move?
Is he alive? He's alive!
Let's get out of here.
You didn't even show a shred of mercy, and that is why it has to end like this. Your terror, which lasted for decades, will end now. And you will learn yourself what it feels like when your life and soul is taken away. Against your will. It is wrong. And now, together, we
Where's his
will
brother, though?
end to you. Once and all.
It's not the guy at the hospital with, what's her face, is it?
Don't worry, Fiona.
Fiona.
If something happens, I can stand up for myself.
Based on this draft, some animatronics were created with the goal of kidnapping children and hiding them inside of their suits.
I'm ready to stay here, but not alone.
I'll also accompany you.
I'm Max. I was hired by Mr. Afton to work as the night security guard.
But sooner or later, they will pay for their crimes. They have to, as there will be those who will put an end to this evil, once and for all.
So they both make it out then?
It's over.
And all the souls leave. MVP.
Jonathan.
Thank you, Fiona. Now we are finally free.
I can't believe it's over. We made it. How are you holding out there?
I'll be fine. Just need to rest a little bit. Damn. Never in my life have I seen such a big and beautiful fire.
It sure is beautiful.
And now they become arsonists. Excellent, that was really enjoyable. That was really good. So what happened to the other brother though? There was another brother.
And
Here we
that's
go.
the whole story. Hope you'll print this word by word as I told you.
Of course. But I have one question.
He's definitely the other brother.
There used to be a second brother.
Yep.
That Fritz Smith, or correctly to say, William Afton. What happened to him?
He's still out there. But don't worry. I'll find him and put an end to his crimes.
But how are you planning to find him? As far as I understood, he can change his faces and appearances.
It's you.
Doesn't matter how, but I shall not rest until I find him.
That's good to hear. But perhaps you will not have to search for him.
As the person you are looking for is already here. I have to thank you, Fiona, as now I know what really happened that night. And believe me, these mistakes shall not be repeated. You know, due to your actions, Fiona, not only my brother is now locked down in a very horrible place, but also my superiors are now very unhappy with the results of our work. And I'll have to work very, very hard to fix that. Which mean I'll need souls. Way more souls. And try to guess from whom I shall start.
Yeah. There we go. Excellent. That was really, really, really enjoyable. That was really quite cool. I wonder if they've got a second one there. I thought was that a tip for a second one there? Hang on. I go back. Twisted movie number 2, security breach. It's only 13 minutes. Maybe that's the second. I don't know. But either way, that was fantastic. That was really, really, really cool. I'm honestly shocked. I know how difficult it is to do animation. And while this, you could say this isn't like the greatest animation to have ever existed, any amount of animation is difficult. And so for doing it for 2 hours, that's fantastic. I enjoyed the story. I think this was really, really good, honestly. And it makes me want to go back and play all the other Five Nights at Freddy's games for the first time. Which, yay. If any of you are interested in watching me play them, or any other games for that matter, you can watch me at Twitch at Denzea Demon, and eventually I'll get around to posting a lot of these things on YouTube as well. So if Twitch isn't your thing, they will eventually come over to YouTube. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I had a really good time with this. Yeah, so thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon. Ta-ta now. Bye. I'll see you soon.